What is negligence? It's really a fairly simple concept, but a lot of people don't understand it. Negligence is not that a bad thing has happened and someone has been hurt. Negligence is the obligation of the individual or company to exercise reasonable care in the conduct of their business and affairs. In other words, a person can't drive a car 100 miles an hour in a school zone if they're exercising reasonable care. Nor can a corporation that knowingly manufactures a product that's going to cause death or injury just for the profits, nor can that company be held to have acted reasonably. So negligence is a legal standard that in order for a person to be liable for damages, that is, responsible for damages that have occurred to another person, an injury or a death, they must have been established to be negligent. Now, there are other ways a person can be or a corporation can be legally liable. We'll talk about those in a few minutes, but for the time being, we'll talk about negligence. Negligence is the failure to use reasonable care. Well, what is reasonable care? Because that could be confusing to people. Reasonable care is the care that a like person or a like company would reasonably be expected to do. Back to driving through a school zone at a high rate of speed. People would not do that who were acting reasonably, and so the jury is told if they determine that the conduct of the company or the individual is not reasonable under the circumstances, then they have established negligence. But in order to derive a recovery in the case of negligence, you must establish that the negligence caused the injury.